Welcome student in today's lecture. Today we are going to discuss about direct indirect speech with the help of slides. Here we have to discuss about direct and indirect speech. In your activity sheet you have to change direct speech into indirect speech. But before changing direct speech into indirect speech, we must know what is meant by direct speech or what is meant by indirect speech. So here we have definition of direct speech. Direct speech describes when something is being repeated exactly as it was. Means when we are telling someone's words, the words which he has spoken without making any changes in those words. If we are telling those words to other people, then we use direct speech. In Marathi एखाद्या व्यक्तीच्या शब्द आपण जसेच्या तसे ज्यावेळेस दुसऱ्या व्यक्तींना सांगतो त्याला डायरेक्ट स्पीच असं म्हटलं जातं. नाउ हाऊ टू आयडेंटिफाय डायरेक्ट स्पीच? युजली डायरेक्ट स्पीच इज रिटन इन इन्व्हर्टेड कॉमास. Okay, so this is the identification of direct speech. Here we have examples. She told me I will come home by 10 p.m. Here in double inverted commas the words were spoken by the reporter itself, and that's why the sentence is in direct speech. Or we have second sentence. Raju said I am a player. Again sentence is in direct speech. Now what is meant by indirect speech? Indirect speech is a means of expressing the content of statements, questions or other utterances without quoting them explicitly as is done in direct speech. In direct speech what we do, we quote the words spoken by that particular person as it is without making any changes. But in indirect speech we make changes in the words spoken by that person and we tell those words in our own words. That is indirect speech. Now here we have one example of indirect speech. In the first example of a direct speech, the same sentence is we have written in the indirect speech. See, she said to me that she would come home by 10 p.m. Now we have made some changes while turning that direct speech into indirect speech in a reporting verb, or we remove inverted commas. Instead of inverted commas we connected that sentence with that conjunction, and we make changes in tense as well as in pronouns. Again see the second example. Raju said that he was a player. Here also we have removed double inverted commas. Instead of that we combine that sentence with that conjunction and we changes the tense of that particular sentence also. So this is how we have direct speech and indirect speech. Now before studying how to change direct into indirect speech, we have to study about one more thing, and that is various parts in the sentence of direct speech. What are the various parts in the sentence of direct speech, so that according to those parts we have to make changes in that sentence. So here we have various parts. First one is a reporter. Now reporter means a person who speaks or a person who reports. Here in the first sentence she is the reporter used in the sentence. Then next part, reporting verb. Now reporting verb is the verb which is used to tell by the reporter. ती घटना तो प्रसंग वर्णन करण्यासाठी सांगण्यासाठी वापरला जाणारा क्रियापद त्याला रिपोर्टिंग वर्ब असं म्हणतात. Then we have third part, that is listener. Now very easy, listener means a person who is listening or a person to whom reporter is telling. ज्या व्यक्तीला ते सांगितलं जातंय that is listener. And next, reported speech. Reported speech means the words spoken by the reporter, and in direct speech reported speech is always written in double inverted commas. So these are the various parts in the sentence of direct speech. Now we move towards the next slide. In the next slide we have to discuss about how to change direct speech into indirect speech with the help of some examples. Now what changes took place in a direct speech? First change in reporting verb. Now when we have to turn direct speech into indirect speech, first we have to change the reporting verb of that particular sentence. And so students, you must identify the reporting verb used in the sentence. Now what changes took place? Here I want to tell you one example. If reporting verb is said to, then we have to use told. Or if reporting verb is said to, sometimes we have to use reporting verb as ask, order, according to the types of the sentence that we will see later on. Next change took place in the use of conjunction or connective. See, when we are going to turn that sentence into indirect speech, we have to combine that sentence with proper conjunction or connective. Then next change is in pronouns. We have to change in pronoun also. For example, if a pronoun is used like I, then we have to change that pronoun into me. Or next change took place in the change in tense. We have to change the tense of the sentence given in reported speech. Reported speech जे आहे म्हणजे डबल इन्व्हर्टेड कॉमा आपण त्याला म्हणतो, त्या रिपोर्टेड स्पीच मध्ये काय करायचं, आपल्या काळामध्ये बदल करायचा आहे. सो नेक्स्ट change in a word showing place and time. There are some words in the sentence which indicate time or place. Again, when we have to change that sentence into indirect speech, we have to make changes in those words showing place and time. So these are the changes in the type or that particular sentence. Again, we have to make changes in the type of the sentence also. For example, we have interrogative sentence, assertive sentence, exclamatory sentence, and according to those sentences we have to make changes. We are going to see those changes in the next slide. Here now in this particular table, now you have a table in front of you, and in this table I have given you example how we have to make changes in reporting verb. Now see, in a direct speech, if verb is used as says, then in indirect speech we have to use it as a tell. Or say remains same in indirect speech, or said also remains same in indirect speech, but said to changes into told. These are the changes which took place in the reporting verb. Then here you have one note. According to the type of sentence, because next change took place in the conjunction, or we have to remove inverted commas, and instead of inverted commas we have to use any particular conjunction to combine that particular sentence. At that time we have this particular rule. ज्यावेळेस आपल्याला वाक्य जोडायचं आहे, ते वाक्य आपण ज्यावेळेस जोडतो त्यासाठीचा हा नियम आहे. वाक्याच्या प्रकारानुसार वेगवेगळ्या प्रकारचे काय वापरायचे कंजंक्शन. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, अकॉर्डिंग टू द टाइप ऑफ सेंटेन्स डिफरंट कंजंक्शन्स और कनेक्टिव्स कॅन बी यूज्ड टू जॉइन द सेंटेन्स. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, वाक्याच्या प्रकारानुसार वेगवेगळे कंजंक्शन्स आपल्याला वापरायचे आहेत. उदाहरणादाखल, if assertive or exclamatory sentence is there, we have to use that conjunction. Or if it can be interrogative sentence, then we have to combine that sentence with if, whether, or that particular WH word which is used in the sentence. And if sentence is imperative, then we have to combine, we have to use not or not to connect that particular sentence. Now next point we have discussed about change in pronoun. डायरेक्ट स्पीच मधील जे सर्वनाम वापरलेले आहेत त्याच्यामध्ये सुद्धा आपल्याला बदल करायचे आहेत. नाव हिअर अगेन वी हॅव वन टेबल and in that table we have two columns, direct speech, indirect speech. In direct speech, if we have I, then I changes into he or she. Direct speech we have we. In indirect speech we have to use they. You changes into he or she. If you is used as a plural, then we have to use they in indirect speech, and it, this particular pronoun remains same. Another table, again direct speech, indirect speech. In a direct speech, if we have pronoun used my changes into his or her, our changes into their, your changes into his or her. Again your, if it is used as a plural pronoun, then it changes into their, then its remain same, that is its. These are the changes which took place in the pronoun when we turn the direct speech into indirect speech. Next table, me changes into him or her, us changes into them, you changes into him or her, again you changes into them, and it remains same. Now these are the changes took place in the pronoun when we are changing direct speech into indirect speech. Here we have one important note. If reporter himself is a speaker, then there will be no change in pronoun. जर तो रिपोर्टर स्वतःच तो व्यक्ती असेल, म्हणजे बोलणारी व्यक्ती आणि रिपोर्ट करणारी व्यक्ती सेम असेल, तर अशा वाक्यातील प्रोनाउन सर्वनामामध्ये बदल करायचा नाही. With the help of example we will see. I said I will pass my HSC with good marks. Now reporter is I, and about whom he is speaking, about himself. बोलणारा आय हा व्यक्ती आहे, स्वतःविषयीच बोलतोय, आणि म्हणून अशा वेळी त्या वाक्यातील प्रोनाउनमध्ये बदल करायचा नाही. सी द एक्झाम्पल आन्सर. आय सेड दॅट I would pass my HSC with good marks. Okay, here without making changes in the pronoun, we have changed that particular sentence. Now, next change we have to make in this direct speech, that is change in the tense of reported speech. डबल इन्व्हर्टेड कॉमामध्ये जो दिलेला रिपोर्टेड स्पीच आहे त्या वाक्यातील काळामध्ये आपल्याला काय करायचं आहे, बदल करायचा आहे. विथ द हेल्प ऑफ एक्झाम्पल्स वी विल सी. If the reporting verb used in direct speech is in present or future tense, then there will be no change in the tense of reported speech. And this is the common rule about changing the tense of reported speech. जर दिलेल्या वाक्यातील रिपोर्टिंग वर्ब हे वर्तमान काळ किंवा फ्युचर भविष्यकाळ असेल, तर मात्र रिपोर्टेड स्पीच मधील वाक्याच्या काळामध्ये बदल करायचा नाही. एक्झाम्पल इज गिवन. द टीचर सेज. नाउ हियर इन दिस सेंटेन्स सेज इज अ वर्ब and it is in present tense. So the teacher says Rani tells a lie, or Mohan will say I shall play in the evening. When we turn this direct speech into indirect speech without changing the tense of reported speech, we have to convert that sentence into indirect speech. Okay, once again पुन्हा एकदा हा नियम सांगते. दिलेल्या वाक्यातील रिपोर्टिंग वर्ब हे वर्तमान काळात किंवा भविष्य काळात असेल, तर त्या वाक्याच्या रिपोर्टेड स्पीचच्या काळात बदल करायचा नाही. And this is the common rule. Now how changes took place in the tense of reported speech, that we have to study with the help of table. Now here in this table we have two columns. One column is of a direct speech and second column is of indirect speech. एका कॉलम मध्ये आपण डायरेक्ट स्पीच घेतलंय, इनडायरेक्ट स्पीच दुसऱ्या कॉलम मध्ये घेतलंय. जर दिलेल्या वाक्यामध्ये सिंपल प्रेझेंट टेन्स असेल, देन सिंपल प्रेझेंट चेंजेस इनटू सिंपल पास्ट, और प्रेझेंट कंटिन्यूअस चेंजेस इनटू पास्ट कंटिन्यूअस. प्रेझेंट परफेक्ट चेंजेस इनटू पास्ट परफेक्ट. present perfect continuous changes into past perfect continuous, simple past changes into past perfect, past continuous changes into past perfect continuous. And if in a direct speech we have will, shall, can, may, these modal auxiliaries, then these modal auxiliary changes into would, should, could or might. If we have must in direct speech, must changes into had to or remains same. Again, if in a direct speech we have should, would, could, might, these modal auxiliaries, then in indirect speech it remains same. There will be no change. And last one is past perfect or past perfect continuous is there in direct speech, then again it remains same as it is. Here students, तुम्हाला या टेबलमध्ये डायरेक्ट स्पीचमध्ये कुठला टेन्स असला तर त्याचं इनडायरेक्ट स्पीचमध्ये काय रूपांतर करायचं आहे हा टेबल दिलेला आहे. हा बदल फक्त आपल्याला रिपोर्टेड स्पीचमध्ये करायचा आहे. रिमेंबर, रिपोर्टेड स्पीच इज गिवन इन डबल इन्व्हर्टेड कॉमा. डायरेक्ट स्पीचमध्ये रिपोर्टेड स्पीच हे डबल इन्व्हर्टेड कॉमामध्ये दिलेलं असतं. सो दिस इज हाऊ वी हॅव टू मेक चेंजेस in tense of reported speech. Now next change we have to make in the words showing place and time. काही शब्द असे असतात की ते वेळ दर्शवितात किंवा ठिकाण दर्शवितात. फॉर एक्झाम्पल नाव, नाव आत्ता म्हणजे हा काळ दर्शविणारा किंवा वेळ दर्शविणारा शब्द आहे. और अनदर एक्झाम्पल I want to go there, there, this is a word which indicate place, ठिकाण दर्शविणारा शब्द आहे. मग असे जर वाक्य त्या डायरेक्ट स्पीचमध्ये असतील तर त्या शब्दांमध्ये काय बदल करायचा आहे दॅट वी हॅव टू स्टडी इन दिस पर्टिक्युलर स्लाइड. नाउ हियर इन दिस स्लाइड अगेन वी हॅव वन टेबल. इन अ वन टेबल वी हॅव डायरेक्ट स्पीच अँड नेक्स्ट कॉलम इज ऑफ इनडायरेक्ट स्पीच. नाउ इन डायरेक्ट स्पीच वी हॅव यूज्ड दोज वर्ड्स. डायरेक्ट स्पीचमध्ये दिलेले जे शब्द आहेत, इनडायरेक्ट स्पीचमध्ये दिलेले शब्द हे वेळ आणि ठिकाण दर्शविणारे शब्द आहेत. मग डायरेक्ट स्पीचमध्ये जर दिस हा शब्द असेल तर इनडायरेक्ट स्पीचमध्ये त्याचं रूपांतर आपण दॅटमध्ये करतो. और अनदर वर्ड दिस चेंजेस इनटू दोज, और हियर चेंजेस इनटू देयर, टुडे चेंजेस इनटू दैट डे, टुमारो चेंजेस इनटू द नेक्स्ट डे, yesterday the day before, last night changes into the night before, next week changes into the following week, last week changes into the week before, now changes into then, ago changes into before, and thus changes into so. Last one, come changes into go. These are the words which shows place and time, and according to the rule we have to turn these sentences in the given words in the table. या टेबलमध्ये जे शब्द दिले तुम्हाला डायरेक्ट स्पीच, इनडायरेक्ट स्पीच, त्याप्रमाणे काय करायचं, बदल करायचा आहे. हियर ऑल दीज आर रूल्स ऑफ चेंजिंग डायरेक्ट इनडायरेक्ट स्पीच, बट वी हॅव ओनली स्टडीड अबाउट the rules of how to convert direct speech into indirect speech. Okay, so here we'll stop. Thank you for watching and study this particular